Hello, everyone. My name is Rick Joseph, and I teach 5th and 6th grade language arts and social studies in suburban Detroit. I'd like to tell you about an effective teaching tool for literacy called Goodreads. Goodreads is basically Facebook for readers, and I love it because I tell my kids every night that they have to read independently a book of their choice for at least 20 minutes. After they've done that, they have to update Goodreads by going online and letting me know what pages they've read. This is a free website. Whether you're on a computer, on a tablet, or a handheld, you can access it. They have an app. It's very easy to get to and to use. So what you're looking at now is the home page for me of Goodreads. It has the books I'm currently reading on the left, and it has updates from all of my friends in the middle. If I click up here where it says My Books, it basically gives you an idea of what I'm currently reading, books I've already read, and books that I intend to read in the future. There's a number count after each of the 3 categories so I can keep track. So if I click on the books I've read, it not only has them all listed, but it also has a hyperlink. So I can click and get a description. I can share the book with a friend. I've got all the information I need to know about this particular book. When I go back to my other lists and I take a look at, for example, the books that I'm currently reading, I can actually keep track of the pages I'm on by hovering over the book itself, and it will give me the opportunity to add pages in by simply putting them in the bar that pops up for this book. There it is right there. If I take a look at the books I want to read in the future, I tell my kids read at least 5 books. Have at least 5 books on your list of books to read for the future, and then they will always have a book to read, and they will never be at a loss for what will come next. And there they are. Up here, there are a number of other parts of Goodreads I don't even use. Recommendations. Of course, my students are recommending books to me all the time. So if I click recommendations, I've got a number that both come to me automatically based on the titles that I am reading, that I may choose to accept or reject, and then specific recommendations that come to me from friends who are on Goodreads. I ask my kids to friend every other kid in the class, so I have 27 5th graders, and then I have 27 6th graders, so everybody has at least 26 other friends. Many have both classes. There is a group section. You can join groups that exist on Goodreads. There's a group of Harry Potter fans that I'm a part of, and these are people that just post about all things related to Harry Potter. And one of my students, who's a Harry Potter nut, sent this to me, and I joined. And it's active, and people all over the world are constantly talking about not only the books, but the movies and the games. There's also a number of other components on the community tab, the 4th and final tab. One of the great things is groups. So you could create your own not only book groups for conversation about books for book clubs, but you could also assign activities and assignments that are related to books that are being read independently by the kids or by the whole class. And so you can see, for example, that students have written a number of responses. This is a couple years ago, actually, from books that they've read independently. This is successful because it's exciting and it creates community for students. They understand the importance of reading because everybody's reading, but the benefit of the positive peer pressure is what really motivates a lot of kids to use Goodreads independently of my requirement. They identify as readers when they're on Goodreads, and the chance to be so interactive makes it exciting and fun. This research is research-based because essentially the more we can immerse kids in print, the more we can create communities of readers, the more likely they are to become lifelong readers and writers, listeners and speakers. And that's certainly actively cultivated on Goodreads. The opportunity for the kids to be part of a daily community builds their sense of readership as well as authorship as writers, and that creates an incredible power around literacy. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.